Hi everybody, another Gerry Anderson toy related short film. In this one we'll be looking at the Dinky toys produced by Dinky. Dinky toys release based on the live action sci-fi show UFO. First one we're going to look at is the mobile, the original vehicle designed by Mike Trim. Very nice shape, really, pretty much no complaints. Certainly some variations because it's a kid's toy and not a collector's miniature, but overall the shape's there. Main complaint I guess is the fact that the colour isn't correct. It should be a silver blue, but of course, strangely enough, it kind of works being the military green, being a vehicle that was often seen in woodland areas. No real reason why it ever should have been silver blue, but it kind of works for me. The top flips open to reveal the generic standard missile that Dinky used on lots of their vehicles then. Pretty nice toy all round. Instruction sheet for the Dinky. Not the end of the world if you haven't got it, but very nice if you do. All of these range had instruction sheets, as you'll see. Moving on to perhaps the most popular vehicle from the show amongst many fans. I'm sure people will disagree, but it's a favourite for me. The Interceptor, one of Derek Medding's designs. Again, the toy pretty much captures what you expect, but the colour is completely wrong, and we'll talk a little bit about why the colour's wrong in a while. Joe 90 piloting this Interceptor. Early versions of the toy used up previously produced figures of Joe for the previous Dinky Joe 90 car, until they moved on to using a generic astronaut figure. The last one in the line is the Ed Straker car. They did this in a couple of colours. They did it in a metallic gold and in a slightly seemingly watered down gold, as well as this one. A couple of different colour inner parts as well, but I was always happy just to have one decent looking early version box vehicle. This one has got the pull back and move action. There you go, crack. Nice looking toy. Some promotional bits here. This is a photo of Ed Bishop with the Dinky toys. Ed toured toy shops in England and America during the early 70s in costume, and obviously he would have signed or had an assistant give these photographs out to kids that asked for pictures of him at those events. Dinky, well aware of the popularity of their toys, and obviously wanting to promote them as much as possible, included the Interceptors on the front cover of their catalogue. They, jumping back a bit, that's the instruction sheet for the Interceptor, and instruction sheet for the Ed Straker car. They included the Interceptor on the front cover of Meccano magazine in 1971 to let people in the high street, kids I guess, know that these toys were out in their toy shops. They also used the back covers of Meccano magazine to promote their vehicles. Here's an advert for the Ed Straker car, and that many collectors believe is the reason that we ended up with the green Interceptor, because this was a big release of that year for Dinky. The actual vehicle had that horrendous lime green section at the back, so they clearly had lots of this paint mixed up by the gallon and decided to use it up on the Interceptor. But if anybody knows 100% anything different, by all means contact me. An advert for the Interceptor from the back of a Meccano magazine, and finally an advert for a mobile from the back of a Meccano magazine. So all that's left for me to say is thanks very much again for watching and for bearing with me and my very amateur narration and even more amateur filming. But as I say, it's a chance maybe for guys that haven't got these things to see them up close, get a little bit of an idea of the scale, and you might encourage guys to check eBay or go to boot fairs or whatever, or if they've got the money to bite the bullet and buy some nice ones. But just kind of keeping the flag flying for these old shows, because I guess once my generation's gone, there won't be too many people out there that are interested in it all. So thanks for watching. Cheers guys.